You'd think we'd get something more interesting for the anniversary of Hogwarts Mystery, which is in a week, by the way. I've been playing this game for 5 years. Happy anniversary, everyone. Good morning, everyone. How are we all doing today? I am doing absolutely awful. First of all, I spent an hour trying to fix the game because it kept crashing all the time. Then I spent another hour trying to fix my recording software because that wouldn't work. Also, you people need to start actually informing me when there are TLSQs. I had no idea this was out, and I'm pretty sure this came out yesterday. A special anniversary approaches. Before the celebratory feast, Dumbledore has an idea for an exciting project that will pair you up with beloved Hogwarts staff. So it's basically just the teacher's appreciation thing, but like with more teachers. Okay, we start the episode by doing one of my least favorite things, talking to Dumbledore. It is literally tradition at this point for a mosquito to irritate me, and I missed it. Where would I be in making videos without mosquitoes flying around to irritate me? Blair, be glad you're not in India. What do you want? You can run your own party. Why do you need me? I want to focus on main story. Hi, Professor Dumbledore. You wanted to see me for some reason to waste my time. I'm salty. Yes, I have some exciting news. I have found something else for you to do that I could do easily on my own, but I want to bother you. What about that? Well, I don't care. It's not Hogwarts and you. I hope there's nothing wrong. On the contrary, it's time for a celebration. It can be hard to say exactly when Hogwarts was founded. But last night during a long talk with God at Gryffindor's portrait, he let it slip that the time of celebration is nigh. I'm pretty sure Hogwarts was not founded on the same day as Hogwarts Mystery was released. That's too much credit. Hogwarts Legacy is an infinitely better game. It's nearly Hogwarts' anniversary. To mark the occasion, I planned a special project for you and your friends. Why? Do we not have enough to do already? How exciting! No, that's not. This is more work for you, child. Indeed, I'll tell you all about it. Then you can get started right away. Skip. Was that a good transition? Probably not. I don't care. I see. To celebrate Hogwarts' anniversary, we're gonna pair up students with special Hogwarts mentors. Here's Professor Fig, one of them. I miss him already. You know what? Ever since I started playing Legacy, I haven't talked about Rakepick much. Mostly because Fig and Sebastian have occupied my mind, but okay. Precisely, we work closely with those who are an integral part of our life here at Hogwarts. Honestly, the professors in Hogwarts Mystery are just background dressing, in comparison to the legacy professors that actually help. You'll not only learn more about the castle and all that goes into making it such a magical place. I don't care what you're saying, Dumbledore. I also asked each mentor to give you a bit of life wisdom to help you prepare for your life after graduation. Look, if my life after graduation does not involve a wedding with Barnaby, I don't care. Sounds like quite an involved project, sir. That's going to be entirely too much unnecessary work. That's not all I saved the best bit of news for last. If it's not the case with Barnaby, I don't care. That's the only thing this game is missing. The day Hogwarts Mystery lets us kiss our love interest is the day I'll call it a good game. Once you finish your assignments, we will reward your efforts with a glorious anniversary feast. We will fill your minds and then fill your bellies. We'll go to withhold food until never mind. Ooh, I can't wait to get started. Look, feasts are great, fine. Really, then tell me, now that you all know about my project, what are you most looking forward for? Food. Literally don't care about anything else. Just give me the food. Honestly, the feast is quite... I don't care. Honestly, the feast sounds quite exciting. I can't read. I'm looking forward to that part as well. Let's get you started. To begin, I'll have you head outdoors, meet your first mentor, Ruby Sacred, who's not even an actual professor, by the way. He'll be waiting for you in his garden. I'm sure he's quite eager to see you. Do I sound nasally? You know, every time I do one of these TLSQs that has nothing to do with anything, I just think to myself, like, I would rather be doing anything else right now. Most of Hogwarts Mystery is fun to play despite it not being good, but TLSQs are the worst part. I wish Jam City would stop putting a TLSQ in every month. Imagine how overwhelmed new players will be. There's a reason I never want to restart this game again. If I lose this game file, that's it. I quit. Hi Hagrid. Still didn't get it. Maybe I will get the mosquito by the end of the video. There you are, Sarai. Hi Hagrid. Good to see you. I assume Dumbledore told ya I'd be the first mentor for his special Hogwarts anniversary project. I would like to go back to playing year 1, please, actually. I do want to restart the game sometimes. Just because years 1, 2, 3 and 4 were amazing. Year 5 is the golden age in which you have Professor Rakepick. Yes, I finally talk about Rakepick again. I miss Professor Rakepick. I dare say I miss Professor Rickpick more than I miss Rowan. Yep. Oh, go on, judge me in the comments. You know, you knew I would say that. Yeah. He said we'd be working closely together so I can learn about you in the castle. I've been speaking gobbledygook. Actually, no, I'm speaking gibberish. Gobbledygook is an actual language. Let's not dumb that down to nonsense. Amit, please learn how to speak gobbledygook. That would be actually cool. And I suppose I'm supposed to give you some big dose of life wisdom as well. But the life wisdom that's gonna come from you is gonna be like, always be kind to creatures. And you know what? I completely agree. Yes, I miss Poppy. I'm downloading the companion mod once I figure out modding. I'm messing around with that. It's a tall order, but I thought I might start by showing you what Hogwarts means to me. That sounds good, Hagrid. As you know, Hogwarts is a wonderful place home to many powerful beings and all kinds. By the way, Hogwarts Legacy tells us that Hogwarts is built by ancient magic. Awesome. But no matter how powerful you are, most of us still depend on others for something or the other. Take Fang here. I depend on him for companionship. Still a guy. And he depends on me for his baths. In fact, he's starting to smell worse than an infestation of bud dip. Give the boy a bath. Now that you mention it, there is a bit of an odor coming from him. And what do you mean you didn't know Fang takes pet dogs have to take baths sometimes? He most certainly does. He loves them. But of course, he can't bathe himself. It can be a bit of a challenge on my own, but I think the two of us can handle it. You want me to help you give Fang a bath? That's adorable. Yeah. That's it, and we better get started. There's a lot left to do to learn before our time is over. What did I just read? Got at least another. Yes. Worth it. Wash the puppy. Wash the puppy. Bathe him well. And pet the puppy. Puppy will be very happy. Hey guys, do you think this would make a good thumbnail? I actually haven't played Legacy since I finished the game last week and I'm beginning to miss Sebastian already. Good job, Sirahi. Fang smells fresh as the day I met him. And yet, the day I met him. Never mind. And you can see just how much it means to him. Yeah, the smell has improved considerably and he looks quite happy. I guess he does like his baths. Yeah. To be honest, I always assumed he'd hate them. But then I had to give him one and found out I was wrong. That's always how it do be. That happens to me a lot. I feel like I learn a bit more about the ones I love every day. Oh, there better be marriage up in year 8. I swear to God. I want my child to marry Barnaby. Like, they're adults now. They're out of school. You're sending them out of school. Let them marry. And if you don't want to let them marry, can we at least be in like actual relationships? Please, let them. Please, for the love of God. How about you? Do you feel like you have lots to learn about your loved ones or do you already know it all? Oh, no. There's always more to learn. I'm sure I have lots to learn about the people I love. People are quite complicated. For example, I recently found out that Jacob is stupid. That's certainly the truth. But I'm glad you feel the same way I do. It's good to stay open to discovering new things about people, even those I've known for a long time. That's the important part of growing up, I think. Is that the life lesson you wanted to teach me, Hagrid? Or did you just teach me that unintentionally? Oh, I'd say that's part, but there's a bit more there. Why? Why over there? Meet me out on the foggy moor next and I'll show you what I mean. Oh, is this what this quest is going to be? Just going to random places, talking to random people? And then we have one cutscene in the end and call it TLSQ. Do you think we could just skip to the end? Hey, it's Randy! And Walnut! And North! Hello, this part of Dumbledore's project brings us outside the castle and onto its spectacular grounds. To see my little buddies. Big buddies, okay. The Ogre is North, the Duckbog is Walnut, the Lucrota is Randy. And just looking at this Duckbog has reminded me of how many I've had to kill in Legacy. Good God, why are they so aggressive in that game? And this one over here is a puppy. Are you gonna bathe all of these creatures? No, but you're on the right track. Working at Hogwarts means I get to care for all the fascinating plants and creatures that call it home. It's a big part of why Hogwarts is so special to me. It gives me a chance to make a life doing what I love. So I gathered a few creatures who needed some help. I thought you could help me care for them. Sounds great, Hagrid, but how will I know what to do? I'll introduce you to each of them and I'll tell you a bit about what's going on with them. Then we can start. But they're my friends already. Do I need to be introduced? Is this based on some side quest that I decided to not do? Because I still have plenty of side quests I haven't done because I'm lazy. I've only been recording for less than 20 minutes and this quest is already putting me to sleep. But I guess that can be attributed to the fact that I spent 2 additional hours just trying to get the game and the recording software to work. There's another mosquito. Alright, I know what I need to do. First I'll assess the Lucrota so we can find out what's wrong with it. Then I'll determine which food to feed the duck box so we can feed it. After that I'll calm the ogre so you can administer a bit of medicine. What are we doing? Sounds like you've got it, Sarahi, but let's have a quick The feeling alright were Duckbox's favorite food. Mandrake. I did a whole side quest on that. It's exactly right, you were paying attention. I wasn't, I just did a whole side quest about a duck bog keeps eating sprouts, mandrakes, etc. Whatever the hell that was. Let's get started. Take a look at this Lucrota and see if you can determine how we can help it. You have worked with Lucrotas before, so I'm sure your experience will come in handy. I have never done the Lucrota side quest. Oh! What's with the random minigame? This isn't Quidditch. I see. That makes sense. Brilliant. The Lucrota just needs some exercise. I'll take it for a walk and it'll be right as Merlin's watch. Merlin's watch? Now consider the food options and see if we can figure out what kind of food we should feed that duck box. Human meat? No. Since I spent some time with duck box before, this should be easy. It normally would eat just mandrakes, but it's not eating mandrakes. I don't know, man. A mandrake is a duck box's favorite food. Just give it random creature feed and maybe it'll eat that. Is that gonna work? Seriously, you won't eat mandrakes but you'll eat random creature feed? The duck bug looks quite happy now. Well done. Explain the logic behind how that happened. One more creature to go. Calm that ogre down for me while I prepare its medicine. You know your way around ogres, so you know how shy they can be. I'm sure you'll do just fine, whatever. Is it another focus? Oh no, it's a whatever this is. Just I miss legacy. Brilliant, you did a bang up job, Sarai. We're all set. That's all of them. Blindly working with the creatures can be a challenge, but it's rewarding. You know what? I'm not even gonna edit this episode like immediately afterwards. I'm gonna take a nap first. It's hard work, but there's little important. But there's I can't read what he says. I'm as you know, when I was young, I was an orphan. Okay. Dumbledore took me in, set me up as the gamekeeper, and Hogwarts became me home. He jobs an opportunity to return the favor by giving these creatures a safe place to call home. I didn't know you thought about it that way, Hackett. How nice. Oh, by the way, my friend and I made up this theory that the vivariums of Hogwarts Legacy, they don't go into like a separate area that's just inside the room of requirement. The doors of the vivariums actually lead to the magical creatures reserve that we are in Hogwarts Mystery. So, the vivariums of the room of requirement are connected to the creatures reserve, and it's actually the creatures reserve where we released our creatures. Now that you've seen what Hogwarts means to me, it's about time for that life lesson I'm supposed to give you. There's only one more thing we need to do before that, but don't worry, I promised to save the best for last. Another task just with Hagrid? Meet me in the hut and I'll tell you all about it. Hagrid, please, I'm bored. Hi Hagrid, are you done yet? You said you wanted to meet me so we could complete our final task for Dumbledore's project. After bathing Fang and helping those creatures at the Foggy Moor, I can't imagine what we'll do. So what is it? What's left to do before you give me that life lesson Dumbledore mentioned? This is what's left, Sarahi. Oh, what is this? A nice cup of tea? I could use one right now. I am very sleepy. Your task left for the day is enjoying a fresh warm cuppa with your old pal Hagrid. Oh, you're cute, Hagrid. So take a seat and pour a cup. I can finally give you that bit of life wisdom you're talking about while we relax. I did not read that sentence right and I don't care at this point. Just give me the tea. I'm sure we can all agree that reading Hagrid's lines is very hard. That's a fine bit of advice, Hagrid. There's a lot of wisdom in it. None of which I listen to. You said the most important thing in life is doing what you love and making sure to slow down and enjoy it. I think you may be onto something. That's what I've done and it's worked for me so far. And now that we slow down a bit, tell me, what did you enjoy most about being our time together? Bathing Fang. That was extremely cute. I had a great time giving Fang a bath. I had no idea he'd enjoy it so much. He's so cute. Ah yes, he's quite thankful for it. You did a great job. I'm glad we could spend this time together and do something we both enjoy, Sarahi. Like have tea. Oh, I want tea right now. Me too, Hagrid. And though I hate to see you go, I'd say your work here is done. It's time for you to move on to your next mentor. If I was this bored with Hagrid, how much boring are the other 3 mentors gonna be? Get ready, your next burst of wisdom will come from Hogwarts' wisest Professor Minerva McGonagall. I think I've spent more than enough time with McGonagall, with the teacher appreciation quest. Do we have to, pair up with Vice Professor McGonagall for Dumbledore's anniversary party? That's it. Watch me just not upload this video. Hi Andre, last time you were here, you were setting fedoras on fire. I am so sleepy, oh my god. Hi Andre. Hello Cosbreaker, what an incredible anniversary project this has been so far. Has it? Pits was my first mentor and we just finished preparing food for the anniversary feast. Why didn't I get to prepare the food? That would have been infinitely more interesting. It's 1 a.m. in the morning. It was a curiously nourishing experience, learning all about him and what Hogwarts means to him. I wanted to go with Pits. I just had a similar experience with Hagrid. We worked on the reserve together and he said it was his way of giving back to Hogwarts for taking care of him. Taking him in. Pitt said something along those lines too. It seems Hogwarts has a long history of helping those in need. And yet no one could give Sebastian any therapy before he committed murder. I wonder what Professor McGonagall's lesson will be. Well, it seems like the lesson was pretty much of a disaster. I see trash everywhere. Hello children, I'm sorry to keep you waiting. I have many things to attend to in precious little time in addition to Dumbledore's anniversary project. I must still prepare for my classes after all. Perhaps you can help. Oh yes, if I'm to show what Hogwarts means to me, I can think of nothing more illustrative than class prep. Hogwarts represents the height of academic achievement. Does it? Honestly, I think, what is that school Natty went to? Uagadu? Yes, Uagadu, that's how it's pronounced. I think Uagadu is better than Hogwarts because they teach you wordless from the start. It's never understood all the work that goes into establishing and maintaining that reputation. How has Hogwarts maintained this reputation, considering how many times children have had to save the school from harm? Teachers do nothing except in Legacy, which was 100 years ago. What exactly did you have in mind, Professor? Given our time restraints, you'll have to do several things at once. I'm glad I have the two of you to work with. For my next class, you need to arrange my desk, rewrite the lessons, and undo some transfigurations. But let's begin. The two of you can restore the classroom while I explain these transfigurations. Oh, Professor, please, I'm so bored. And I mean, look at this. Andre's cleaning the board. This Sarahi, I accidentally said Siano almost. Sarahi is sweeping the floors and McGonagall is just... Do something! Honestly, I'm also tired because I'm sweating. It's really hot in the room. Brilliant, the classroom is restored and I think I understand the transfigurations that need to be done. You mean McGonagall actually didn't do anything, huh? The professors in this game do nothing. I want Professor Weasley and Professor Hecat and Professor Ronan and Professor Sharp. I want these people back. Oh, and Professor Garlic and Professor Onai also. How could I forget them? You need some invisible spectacles made visible again and you need to restore a trumpet to a tortoise. That's correct, we were listening, but let's find out how closely. I was not listening at all. And what spell would you use to untransfigure this trumpet? I mean, Reparafage, I know that one. Reparafage would counter the effects of the original transfiguration. Precisely, it's good to know you were actually listening. I wasn't, I just remembered that from year 1. Or maybe it was 2. Actually, it was year 2. My bad. Now, let's see if you're up to the job, Miss Silvers. Please restore this trumpet to a tortoise. Okay. All I have to do is cast Reparafage and that should do the trick. Come on, just give me the report. Yes. Not a lot of events to use Reparafage. Hi, little guy. Hey, little TMNT guy. Well done, the tortoise is now ready for my upcoming lesson on tortoise to trumpet. Let's see if we can restore the invisible spectacles. Of course I can cast Revelio, no problem. Revelio! Dude, we have cast so much Revelio in Legacy. Oh my god. I wish there was a counter for how many times you've cast Revelio in the game. That would be so fun. There's also a mod to shut up your MCs so that we don't have to say Revelio every time we cast Revelio, which is very funny. Excellent work with those spectacles. I don't care. You've done a wonderful job with both spells. You clearly absorbed my instruction well. Still time for your life lesson, but first I must entrust you with the fact. Oh my god. After all, my next class is beginning soon and this all must be done before then. Whatever you need, Professor McGonagall. I'll be teaching mice to snuff box next, but in a fresh crop of mice. I mean, you are a cat, so. Oh my. I assure you mice are perfectly harmless and this lesson is of the utmost importance. Now I haven't found mice the artifact. You people might wonder, if I find Hogwarts Mystery so boring, why do I still make videos on it? Well, because when I started making videos on this game, it was still interesting. I could never have imagined how boring it would get as the years go by. I expected it to get more interesting. I started putting up videos of this game when year 5 started. And year 5, mwah, the golden age. Here we are, Andre. I hope you're ready for Hunt for Mice. We just need to find a few of Professor McGonagall's class on Mice to Snuff Box. I forgot what a snuff box is. Then we can hurry back. Can you just hurry up? So Andre says this is funny. What do you mean? I know we're meant to be celebrating Hogwarts by learning from the staff who keep it running. And I'm sure Professor McGonagall has a plan of some kind. But I can't help us wondering, what lesson is there having us gather mice? It's about following orders. I don't know, man. We'll have to work together to catch them. I'm sure that's a lesson. I don't think that's a lesson, but I don't care. That does sound like something Professor McGonagall would say. I better right. Whatever the case may be, we need to work fast if we want to catch these mice before our next class. I'm a bird animagus. I could technically do it. Birds do catch mice. At what point should I expect Marula to crash this quest? We found plenty of mice, we just need to catch them, but they scurry away when we approach them. Yeah, no kidding, Sherlock. They sure do. In Mullen's word, they are fast. Again, they're mice. No kidding, Sherlock. Perhaps instead of us both trying to catch them, you should chase them towards me. You could use one of those empty boxes to gather them as they run away. That's so mean. That's a brilliant idea. Now get ready, here they come. Those are rats. Those are not mice, those are rats. Where did that box go? This dress has no pockets. That worked a treat. Got them all. Good thinking, Cursebreaker. And we had to work together, just like you said. Can we go back now? I went to work today and I haven't rested the entire day, so I'm very tired. Hello, Professor. We successfully caught the mice you wanted from the thingy. I'm done reading. I'm sorry. Legacy has spoiled me with all the characters being voiced. It's excellent news. Well done. You had a bit of trouble at first, but then we devised a plan to work together. It worked a treat. I'm quite pleased to hear that. It's exactly what I was hoping you two would do. You are right, Cursebreaker. Yes, I don't care. As you know, Hogwarts is a place of remarkable academic achievement. For some reason. When we celebrate Hogwarts, we are also celebrating the collaboration, trust and efficiency required to run it. You know what's so meta to know? Because I did not choose to take the power from the repository, the ancient magic repository is still under Hogwarts right now. When Salahi could find it. That's just fun to imagine. Now that you've experienced the work that goes into preparing for each class, I can give you my life lesson. That transition should have been better. I see what you're saying, Professor. The key to success in adult life is making sure to use your time efficiently. And I'm over here playing this. But that isn't always the solitary pursuit. Sometimes we have to place our trust in others. Precisely, and that's what makes Hogwarts so remarkable, at least to me. Hogwarts is a place where brilliant witches and wizards come together to make something spectacular. That's been true since the four founders first established the school in 10th century. Yes, which reminds me, the time for our Hogwarts anniversary feast is rapidly approaching. Sure, let's do the feast now so I can go to bed, please. So we must be nearing the end of Dumbledore's mentorship project. Yes, we're almost done. There will be time to celebrate, but I'm sure you'll both enjoy your next assignments. No, I'm gonna go to bed. Mr. Egg will have to stay here so we can discuss your next mentor. The Silvers, you will travel to the 3 rooms. Your next mentor will be beloved former student Madam Rosmerta. Oh, I love Rosmerta. Please don't bore me. If I'm bored with Rosmerta, then this game has failed in every aspect. Hello, Madam Rosmerta. Professor McGonagall said you're my next mentor for Dumbledore's project. So am I. So I am. I'm so pleased to be a part of this grand celebration of Hogwarts. Hogwarts means a great deal to me and I'm honored to get to tell you a bit more about that time in my life, okay? Since our time is limited, let's get straight to it. Then I'll bring you the butterbeer for the anniversary feast. Of course, Madam Rosmerta, where should we begin? It's hard to know where to start with Hogwarts. There's always a lot going on, a lot to celebrate. In fact, because of that, it took me a long time to get settled. I often felt a bit out of the loop at first, But over the years, I noticed that if you're listening, the castle communicates with you in countless subtle ways. That's right, earlier Dumbledore said one of the portraits told him about an upcoming anniversary. By accident. Precisely, portraits whisper, ghosts tell tales, rooms reveal themselves and vanish, room of requirement, according to your need. Once you learn to listen closely and pay attention, the castle can tell you almost everything you need to know. Well, yes, Hogwarts is a sentient castle, so yeah. While there, I learned to listen closely and pay attention to my surroundings. It has been an invaluable skill, especially for a barkeeper. It has? Oh yes, I use it every day. I'll show you what I mean. Let's do a quick exercise. I want you to circulate the crowd and just listen. Really listen. You mean eavesdrop? Yes, I'm good. I'm great at eavesdropping. Come back to me when you learn something useful. Then I'll go get you that butterbeer. So basically eavesdrop, right? I'm great at eavesdropping. Huh? Oh yeah. I'm sorry. Madam Rosmata overheard two visitors discussing something that might be useful, just like you said. Oh, tell me what you've heard. It sounded a bit like they were speaking gibberish at times. Kept saying, repellinim, tainello. I have trouble reading English, and what is this? That's not a spell I'm familiar with. Me neither, but that's not all they said. They also said someone's set up a temporary Malasuite stand on the stands of Hogsmeade. They've got their hands on a special shipment and they're selling it at a discount to customers in the know. They also said that Malasuite is an expensive ingredient in butterbeer, so I thought that discount might be useful. I've been using Malasuite and just spreading them on Merlin trials. They're expensive? Timing could work. That's much more useful information than I imagined. Malasuite certainly isn't cheap. Grow it? I'd love to take advantage of the discount, but I can't rush from the inn while we're so busy. Tell you what, if you go fetch the Malasuite for me, I'll give you an extra barrel of butterbeer for the feast. What? Okay, I will help Madam Rosmata. And I'm sure everyone in Hogwarts appreciates the extra drinks. Brilliant, I'm always looking for ways to cut costs, and the right discount will be great for business. If you can bring me back a case, you'll be in great shape. No problem, I'll head to the streets of Hogsmeade now to look for that Malasuite stand. After some wheeling and dealing on the streets of Hogsmeade, it's time for your final and most challenging mentor. Let me guess, Snape. The streets are awfully crowded today. You'd think it was Merlin Remembrance Day. You know, given the whole Merlin trials and Malasuite thing. Hello, good morning. Just give me the Malasuite. That must be the wizard selling the discount Malasuite Rosmata wanted. I'll go have a word. Hello. Excuse me. I'd like to purchase some of your discounted Malasuite for the 3 broomsticks. I have no idea what you're talking about. But you're standing next to all these barrels, and I just saw you make a deal with the witch. Oh, I think whatever that word is like password or something. No, you didn't. Now be on your way. Okay. You're smart to be so secretive. Oh? Of course, these days you never know who you can trust. You're wise to put up some defenses just in case. How sweet of you to say. To be quite honest, I was worried a password might limit my sales too much, but so far it's worked perfectly. So you are selling Malasuite, I knew it. Oh, blast, I should have kept my mouth shut. You took me. Me? No, I only meant to pay you a compliment. But now that your secret's out, why don't you go ahead and send me that case? I've got a limited supply and I've already overpromised. I can't just sell to anyone or I'll run out. I can only sell what's left of this Malasuite to a select group, those who know the password. So if I know the password, you'll send me the Malasuite? Of course, that's what the password is for. In that case, I do know the password. I just need a moment to remember it. Dude, we know it's repellinim something. Just say it already. You have better memory than me. It's repellinim tainello. Aha, I remember it now. Is it repellinim tainello? That's it. You had me worried there for a while. Now you said you wanted a case for the 3 broomsticks. Since you know the password, there's no trouble at all. I can even deliver it if you like. I'm finished for the day. That'd be great. I'll run ahead and let Madam Rosmata know to expect it soon. Thanks to you, Hogwarts Anniversary Feast will have an extra barrel of butterbeer. Smashing, it's not every day I get to be a part of the Hogwarts Feast. I'll tell you what, since you were so cunning in your approach, I'll cut an extra 10% of the price. You drew me out with a compliment and I can appreciate a well-laid tab as much as any back-alley wizard. That's wonderful. Madam Rosmata will be delighted. I'll hurry back to the 3 broomsticks and tell her the good news. Okay, that went well. Another round on me. Wait, I mean for me. On me, but for me only. Hi, Madam Rosmata. I have great news. I found the wizard selling the discounted Malasuite and was able to secure you a whole case at a great price. Well, it works, Rahi. I hope it wasn't too much trouble. As it turns out, I needed a password. It was only potential. That was the only potential for trouble. But luckily, the gibberish I overheard those wizards saying was actually the password I needed. I just repeated it and voila, Malasuite. The wizard will be here shortly with the whole case. That's wonderful news. You've not only earned an extra barrel of butterbeer for the Hogwarts Anniversary Feast, you've also given me the perfect setup to reveal a bit of life wisdom Dumbledore asked me to come up with. I'll tell you now. Then you can hurry back to Hogwarts to pair up with your final mentor before the big feast. At least I can say that Rosmata's quest was infinitely more entertaining than McGonagall's. I see. Hogwarts taught you to listen closely and pay attention even to things that may seem unimportant. And that has been quite valuable in your life and as an innkeeper. Yes, just like you did with those wizards from before, I learned to pay attention to every detail. The older you get, the easier it is to tune out the world and focus only on what's in front of you. But you never know when a couple of loose-lipped wizards are going to spill some important information. Thank you, Madam Rosmata. I'm sure advice will come in handy both back at Hogwarts and after graduation. I hope so, Sarahi, because that signals the end of our time together, at least for now. It's time for me to send you along to your next and final mentor before the big anniversary feast. Ooh, I can't wait! Is that so? Are you excited to meet your next mentor or just excited to finish up and get on the feast? Feast, exactly. As informative as it's been, I can't wait to finish this project and get to the celebratory feast, and I get to take a nap. I can't blame you. Nothing beats a proper Hogwarts feast. And while your next mentor will be a bit challenging, I'm sure it makes things easier to know there's a giant feast waiting for you when you finish. What do you mean my next mentor will be a bit challenging? Snape? Well, I'll get... Filch? I'd rather hunt for demi-guise moons for Mr. Moon again. Ah. Okay. Why did we disturb the cat? Now the cat's gonna hiss. Tulip, you're paired up with Filch too? Unfortunately, yes. But I've just come from a brilliant mentorship with Madam Booth, so it's not all bad. Whatever happens, at least you have the anniversary feast to look forward to. You know he's in front of you, right? That's in Nevada, you too. This isn't the time for senseless chatter. It's time for work. Not that either of you know anything about real work. You're wrong, we both work quite hard. Depth-defying stunts and everything. Well, I've only ever seen the two of you work hard at stirring up trouble. That takes a lot of work too. Luckily, because of this so-called anniversary project, it's my job to teach you a lesson. Perhaps I'll start by I'm not sure you understand the nature of Dumbledore's project. Yes, I believe Dumbledore wanted to give us a life lesson, not punish us for no reason, sir. That may be what you heard, but I've got my own ears, you know. And before you get out the shackles, hear us out. I'm sure we can connect. Dumbledore has to know this man's a danger to children, right? What is even happening? Alright, fine. Dumbledore did mention the anniversary and he didn't mention the shackles. I suppose he said to want his students to learn about the castle and all that goes into keeping up. It's easy for children to take our work for granted after all. So you agree to carry on with this mentorship project and teach us about the castle and the work you do? I suppose I certainly don't have more time to argue about it all day. If what you want is a taste of the work I do, I can show you firsthand. Meet me in the Great Hall and we'll get started. Do we have to sweep something? Because that's fine, honestly. Alright, what are we doing? Alright, here we are. Gather around, there's no time to waste. If you two wanted to celebrate Hogwarts anniversary by learning about the work I do, be my guest. You can start by cleaning the Great Hall from top to bottom. Don't leave a single speck of dust. I'll be watching. Excuse me, sir, but I believe you're supposed to teach us a life lesson as well. Life is hard and the work never ends. That's your lesson. Now get going. He's right. I know we're supposed to be celebrating all things Hogwarts, but Filch is simply awful. He's not part of Hogwarts I could do without. Don't you feel the same way? Yeah, Filch is the absolute worst. I miss Mr. Moon. Glad you agree. Now you can come up with some way out of this. Sounded like he intends to make us work forever. And I don't think life is hard is much of a lesson. The lessons I've learned so far have actually been useful. Really, I've just been bored. Wait a moment. It's an excellent point, Tulip. Thank you, but why? My lessons are useful as well, and perhaps this is the perfect opportunity to use those useful lessons. For example, Hagrid told me that if I do what I love, I'll never work a day in my life. And we both love doing magic. So perhaps if we use magic to clean the Great Hall, we can turn this hard work into a spot of fun. Oh yeah, like Filch is a squib, he can't do that, but we have magic, he can do it. And he never said we can't use our wands, so why not? That's a bright idea. Anything to make this enormous project a bit more exciting is welcome by me. And McGonagall said the key to success is efficiency and teamwork, so let's take half the hall. We finish more quickly that way. And finally, Rosamunda said to pay close attention at all times. You never know what you'll learn. So let's pay close attention to Filch while we work. Perhaps he'll slip up and reveal something we can use. The last one I don't understand. I actually also run out of energy points now. Brilliant. That was the big job, but the Great Hall finally looks ready for a feast. And did you notice Filch and Mrs. Norris? He said he was going to watch us closely, but he spent the whole time showering affection on her. That's true, he barely looked at us. I could hear him cooing at her the whole time we were working. Filch's affection for Mrs. Norris could be the key to softening him up. After time with him will go a bit more smoothly if he sees us treating Mrs. Norris well. But the problem with that is the fact that Mrs. Norris hates people, except Filch. Yes, if we're convincing enough, he may even let us go. Come to think of it, or maybe conniving, I didn't read that right. Come to think of it, I might have something you could give Mrs. Norris, a present of sort. It's not some kind of prank item, is it? No, I made Dennis a toy fly on a bit of string a while back, but he's shown no interest in it at all. I guess he prefers the real thing. Oh, still a cat toy, okay, see. But I bet Mrs. Norris would love it. If we could get her to play with it, perhaps I would please Filch. It's worth a shot. We'll shower affection on Mrs. Norris and give her a charming gift. Brilliant, I just need to find time to go get it. Now that we finished here, we'll be sure to give us another assignment elsewhere. Perhaps you can grab Mrs. Norris' gift while we're on our way to our next location. I can do that, no problem. And with any luck, my little toy fly will please Mrs. Norris and melt Filch's icy heart. What did I say about standing around nattering? You may be finished here, but there's always more work to do. Come to my office straight away and I'll tell you who you can get started next. Do not care. Of course, Mr. Phelps will head there right now. And don't forget to bring Mrs. Norris. Winning over Mr. Phelps is your best bet to get to the anniversary feast. Your friends, mentors, and prize await. I want food and I want to go to bed and I want these mosquitoes to stop irritating me. Hello, I'm back. Alright, now that you two have finished cleaning the great hall, it's time for your next assignment. Perhaps it's time to give you some truly difficult work. That should teach you. Of course, sir, whatever you think is best. But before you do that, would you allow us a moment to give Mrs. Norris a gift? Some cruel joke, I bet. Not at all. This whole project is meant to be a celebration of Hogwarts and Mrs. Norris is our favourite part. Well, she is quite special. Alright, I suppose you can give her a gift if you like. But if this is some kind of trick, I'll make sure next time it is to hang from the shackles. It's just a cat toy. Well at least this is cute. Basically playing with a cat toy. Mrs. Norris loves her new toy, Mr. Filch. We're so pleased. Yes, she does. And those are fine, true words that you had to say about her. You're right that she's got further chunks like a glow bug and bigger, more adorable eyes than a moon calf. Nothing is more adorable than a moon calf. He typically grows tired of toys quite quickly, but not this one. Perhaps I'll let her play for a while. But what about our next assignment, sir? I plan to make you scrub the dungeons, but you've made Mrs. Norris so happy I don't want to interrupt. Your kindness to Mrs. Norris has put me in a strange mood. Why do you say that, sir? Because I'm considering giving you a task that is dangerously close to being enjoyable. I'm supposed to help decorate for the feast. So perhaps your last assignment you can choose a decoration from my box of conflict-related items. I'd be happy to. Hey! I've got fireworks and luminous balloons. Which do you think is a better addition to the feast? Luminous balloons, please. I would like to avoid fireworks if that is an option. The luminous balloons will be a nice addition. If you say so, go on, take them to the Great Hall and be done with it. So you mean we're free to go? Just like that? Mrs. Norris and I can't entertain you two all day. As far as I'm concerned, you've completed Dumbledore's project. Now hurry on before I change my mind. Brilliant. I'll bring our selection to the Great Hall now. After that, it'll be time to get ready for the feast. Please just do this feast already. I would like to sleep. Hello, call the ghost here. What you doing? Hi, Fat Friar. What's happening? Hello, Friar. Hello there, Silvers. It's good to see you. You're in fine spirits. So you look sad. What happened? I'm afraid you're here a bit early. The feast hasn't begun yet. Okay, it'll begin later. What's so sad about it? I just finished Dumbledore's mentorship project. I brought a decoration for the feast from Filch. I headed straight here to deliver it. I'm glad at least some of us are still excited for the feast. You're not excited? The anniversary feast is our chance to celebrate the many wonderful things about Hogwarts. That's precisely what's got us all down, I'm afraid. You see, we ghosts can get quite excited when it comes to all things Hogwarts. It's our home after all. Then I would think the anniversary might be a source of joy. What happened? It was at first. We all rushed here eager to decorate for the feast and demonstrate our love for Hogwarts. We were in such a rush, we forgot we can do no such thing. Decorating requires we move objects after all. Oh, so you forgot you phase through things? I'm sorry, I shouldn't be laughing, but how did you just forget that? It seems we ghosts can't contribute. Perhaps it would be better if we skip the feast altogether. You don't contribute to any feast, and yet you always show for all of them. Like the Halloween feast, sorting ceremony, and all that. You don't contribute to any of those, but you show up, and you're welcome, and everybody loves you. What's the problem here? You mustn't skip the feast. An anniversary celebration for Hogwarts wouldn't be the same without its ghosts. In fact, Rosamunda and I were recently discussing what an important part of Hogwarts you all are. You're making that up. Yes, we are. I'm not, believe me. If you give me a moment, I can prove how important you are. Then you can enjoy the feast with us. I do not care. You're right. Even if we can't decorate, we're still an important part of Hogwarts. Exactly. The ghosts are essential to Hogwarts life. We need you. You've all guided lost students and helped us start to understand the castle. As the longest standing residents of Hogwarts, you know its history better than anyone. And without you, Hogwarts wouldn't have its reputation as the most haunted dwelling place in Britain. My, we have been quite forgetful today. Perhaps all the excitement has gone to our heads. Thank you for reminding us that we're important to life at Hogwarts. Oh, love you guys. We serve as guides for students and Hogwarts historians, and our presence alone brings renown. Not to play favorites, of course, but which of these ghost duties you consider most important? Your knowledge of Hogwarts, I think that's most fun. In my opinion. Your knowledge of Hogwarts is invaluable. You're the keepers of its history and its secrets. I suppose that's true. Some of us even know the school's original founders. Apparently, Salazar had a mild fear of poo-poo tubers. Look, after finding out all the crappy things about Salazar Slytherin in Legacy, this is funny. Thank you, Sirahi. Now that you've lifted our spirits, we shall look forward to seeing you at the anniversary feast. Wonderful. Now I should probably be on my way. It's nearly time for the feast to begin. Just do it already. And speaking of that, Dumbledore came back. Only that there was something he hoped to share with you before the feast. Okay, he better hurry up with it. I'm tired and I want to go to bed. Somebody needs to count in the comments how many times I've said I want to go to bed. Hello sir, this comes from helping host the Great Hall. You said you wanted to see me for the Hogwarts anniversary feast. Yes, I'm glad they saw you. I heard you lifted their spirits. As the end of the anniversary project is drawing near, I wanted to have a word with you about it. Well, I hope this experiment was educational. I more so hope you enjoyed yourself. No, I was bored as hell. I have, sir. I learned a great deal from Hagrid, Professor McGonagall and Rosmata. Oh? Yes, Hagrid told me to make sure I always do what I love. McGonagall taught me to be efficient but trusting. And Rosmata taught me to listen closely and pay attention to my surroundings at all times. And Filch is just Filch. I even got to put the usefulness of each of those lessons to the test during my time with Mr. Filch. Man, with all you've done, it certainly sounds like you've earned the upcoming feast. But before you go, allow me to join the ranks of your wise mentors by offering a few final words of my own. Thank you, Professor Dumbledore. I think I understand. I understand what? Basically, each celebration of the past is a chance to look for lessons we might carry with us into the future. Precisely. I designed this project to be more than a mere celebration. I was hoping to prepare you. You've learned from Hogwarts' beloved groundskeeper and one of our wisest professors. You also worked with a beloved former student as well as a prickly caretaker. Hogwarts is home to quite a range of personalities, sir. Indeed it is. So tell me, which of these lessons will be most helpful to you after graduation? Hagrid's lessons. I think making sure I do what I love while finding time to enjoy it will be most important in the future. Magizology for Sarahi. Yes, there is a lot of wisdom in that. Hagrid's happiness will be all the evidence you need. The truth is, no one is ever finished learning. However much you know, there is always more to discover. Hogwarts provides the foundation, but to live a satisfying life beyond its walls, your education must continue. Do you mean taking night classes? No, stupid. Not quite. Hurry to the Great Hall and enjoy the feast. There are several people waiting there who might be able to show you what I mean. What? And as is tradition, between the TLSQ, the game randomly crashed again. Merula didn't show up at all in this TLSQ. That's great. Ooh, these balloons are cool, by the way. Perhaps I'll start with 3 plates and we'll see how I feel after that. Oh, that's it. Happy anniversary, Hogwarts. Yeah. I want to go back to Legacy. I'm so pleased we participated in the feast. Thank you for cheering us up, Sarai. Oh, you're welcome. Snape hates everything as usual. Oh, and there's the quest reward. Right over there. Pierce is just here. Oh, the frame rate. The frame rate is gone. The frame rate is just gone. Blimey, this place looks amazing. It's a Hogwarts anniversary feast, so I expected something special, but this is spectacular. Hi, Professor McGonagall. There you are, Miss Silvers. We've been waiting for you. Hello, Professor McGonagall. I'm sorry to keep you waiting. I was just admiring the feast. Dumbledore said you hope to speak with me. Is everything alright? Oh yes, in part thanks to you. Dumbledore's anniversary project has been a huge success. He didn't need me at all. I don't know why I was involved. In fact, Hagrid, Rosmata and the Friar would like to share a word with you about your efforts before the feast begins. Just let me eat, guys! The frame rate in this entire section is dead. I wanted to thank you for all the work you've done and for teaching us a little something along the way. I didn't teach you guys anything. Remarkable as it is, Hogwarts is just the beginning. As you get older, there's still plenty to learn. So basically, they're telling me there isn't just going to be an year 8, there's going to be an year 9, year 10. There's someone we're lucky to learn from. Thank you for that. Aha! So that's what Dumbledore meant when he said my education must always continue. It's a matter of staying open to the world and looking for reasons wherever you can. Looking for lessons wherever you can. Like each of you. Exactly, one of the most important things I learned at Hogwarts is just to do just that. How to stay open to new experiences. Thanks, the frame rate is dead again. Thank you for teaching me about the castle and for better preparing me for the years to come. I may not always know what's coming, but thanks to Hogwarts and all of you, I know I'll be ready. Good. And now for now, your work is done. And you need to worry about is celebrating with your friends. But before you go join the others for a feast, there's still something we'd like to give you. It's important to enjoy what you're doing, but you also want to make sure to remember what you've done. So we made you a little gift to remember this anniversary and our special time together. You guys give yourselves too much credit, by the way. Alright, that's very cute. Okay, that's cute. You know what? That's cute. With Filch and Norris in the background. That's very cute. Okay, you know what? Oh, Hagrid, what a lovely picture. Thank you. Yes, that's cute. It's very cute. You can take it with you wherever you go and you'll always remember this project on this anniversary. Now go on and join your friends, you've earned it. Let's hope the frame rate doesn't die. The frame rate is not dead because this quest is over. Alright, 1 out of 10, extremely boring, no reason to exist. We could have gotten so much better for the anniversary of this game. But alas, we've gotten this nonsense. Well, that's it. I'm ending the episode. I have nothing to say about this TLSQ. It was extremely boring. I just feel so sad that 4 years ago when I started playing this game, it used to be so exciting. It used to be the best thing ever. And now it's just week after week of doing pointless tasks until we get to a chapter that's actually good, a TLSQ that's actually good, and it rarely ever comes. It's such a shame what this game has gotten to over the years because it used to be so good. Now it's just a shadow of its former self, easily overshadowed by a game like Hogwarts Legacy. Throughout this whole episode, mosquitoes kept irritating me and they're still irritating me now. So I shall end the video so I can murder them. Bye everyone, have a nice day.